Hi guys, I'm back with another mani. So I have some nails here. These are the BTArtBox nails with the collab with Long Hair Pretty Nails. These are the X-Coat press-on tips. And so I bought these, the short almond. I did purchase these during the last Amazon Prime Day. They were on sale. I think the regular price was $50 and I got them. I think they were either between $10 to $20 off. And I do have other BTArtBox X-Coat tips. I wanted these because they were short, square, and they were different shades of blue, and I can't even get it open. But I have those in blue. I have the pink shade, and I have the almond like French ones that I've used on my daughter's nails. So I haven't used the short almond yet. And so I'm trying to get into this packaging. There's a little adhesive here. My nails are tore up. Not sure what's going on with them. I know I do have a specific vitamin deficiency, and ever since then they've been a little tore up. So anyway, I digress. So I'm getting into this packaging. And you can get these on the BTArtBox website too. I just got them off Amazon. I was hoping they went on sale for Prime Day, and they did. And again, I did not pay full price for these. And so getting into these, you can mix and match if you choose to. I did not with this particular mani. You can put them on with the glue gel that you cure under a lamp, or you can put them on with actual nail glue. And if you do use nail glue, I advise that you use a thicker viscosity nail glue like Curve Life or Dash and Diva. I wouldn't use probably that thin nail glue. I'm sure it works, but who knows. And so just getting into these, I loved every single one of the designs with this set. I think I'm gonna use that next, and they are numbered. They're pretty thick tips in my opinion. They're not very and that's across the board. They're not very they're not pliable. They're not very pliable, I guess I should say. Those are pretty too. I can't wait to use those. And I did decide to use these, the polka dots, the black French with the polka dots. I thought those were really cute and classic. Plus my anniversary is coming up, and I wanted to wear these. I didn't want to go over the top. I just wanted something simple to go out to dinner in, and I went to dinner with my thumbnails missing, by the way. I do like the French gold chrome ones as well, and then you have the tortoise shell. And again, you can mix and match. I kind of see mix and match in the tortoise shell with either the gold chrome French or the red French nails. And so again, I decided to use the polka dot ones. I didn't want to mix and match. And so I'm just doing a little nail prep, only showing one nail. So I have my glass cuticle pusher that I switched out for my metal cuticle pusher, pushing the skin back because for whatever reason, the cuticle area of my thumbnail in that corner, it just grows like crazy. And this video is sped up. And then I'm going in with the sharp end, it's not that sharp, of my glass cuticle pusher, just scraping up any cuticle that's on the nail plate itself. Again, I'm trying to get max adhesion with these tips, and so whatever is sticking up, I'm brushing off the dust, and whatever's sticking up, I don't know if you can see it on camera, I do go in with my cuticle nippers and snip that off. Try not to cut live skin. Again, I'm not a nail tech, okay? And so I'm just clipping that away. Usually that corner that I just snipped, that's the overgrown part. And so I'm going in with alcohol to dehydrate the nail plate because I am going to use some peel-off base coat, some gel peel-off base coat. And so once I get that done with both hands, because I did the other hands off camera, I'm picking out my sizes, and you want these to fit sidewall to sidewall, sidewall to sidewall. So that one looks decent. And so I'm pulling that one off, and you can always, if you think it's too big, go to the smaller size, and if you can see nail peeking through, it's not going to work. And so here I think my nails are the same size. I know they're the same sizes. So whatever works for one hand the size and will work for the other hand. And so after I get all of my sizes picked out, which takes some time, I don't show all the sizing off camera, and we'll get into further prepping these nails. My thing is this, press-on nails are the easiest thing you can do when you're in a rush to go somewhere or have something to do. I actually need to get back into doing my dip powder nails because I have so much dip powder that I want to use, and it may not be any good, but we'll see once I use it. So yeah, so picking those out, and I thought this was cute. Now I wish the nude part of the nail, I wish it had that brown tint that they have on the other nails, the pink set that I have. And so I'm going in with Jello Peel Off Base Coat. And this does require the 1 Kill gel remover to remove the nail and the product from the nail without soaking in acetone. And so I'm applying 1 thin layer of that to the nail. I did not do any additional nail prep. For me, I found that when I do additional nail prep, outside of pushing my cuticles back and removing excess cuticle from the nail plate and dehydrating, this stuff sticks like glue, like sticks to the point where I can't get it off. And I did not want to do that, which in this particular case I should have. I should have. This was done on a Saturday, week before last, I think. Today's Sunday, November the 9th, and my anniversary was on the 4th, so the Saturday before the 4th. And my thumbnails popped off. They just came off. Like, no problems, came off the nail. Then by the end of the week, I only had a pinky nail left. I had 1 pinky nail left. They all popped off on their own, which the first 2 times I used the Jello, I struggled getting it off. But I did apply 2 coats. This time I did only applied 1 coat. So I'm going in with the Après gel primer. I'm just etching the inside of the nail itself so that I'm trying to get, max adhesion. Now, one thing that I did not know, or maybe it would have helped, let me say it that way, I don't know if it would have or not, would be to go in with the alcohol wipe to remove the inhibition layer from the Jello off of the nails, because I don't know if the Jello or maybe this or the Après Extend Gel, if that was the issue or not. Typically with the Extend Gel, it says to apply a thin layer on the nails and cure for 30 seconds. I did not do that. I did that before. I did not do it this time, but the last time I used Après actual nail tips. And so I'm applying that inside the nail well, scooping just a little bit more on the inside of the nail, and then I'm going to start at the cuticle area at a 45-degree angle and press and hold. I have my Melody Susie lamp here, and I think that's a 10-second time that I have on there. I think it has a 10, 15, 30, and a 60-second timer. And so one thing that I did not like, the gel oozed out. And with these nails being shiny, there is no way that I could have fouled that off without fouling the design off of the nail. So I'm going in with the Q-tip. The nails are not fully cured, so I can get that gel that's on the underside of the nail. I'm going in with like a cosmetic Q-tip or one with the sharp point, getting that from the underside of my nail as much as possible, and the cuticle area, because again, I can't go in and foul that. I even tried to nip the glue away, and that didn't work. I should have probably waited until I fully cured to nip that glue away. So I was trying to be extra careful with that as well. So I'm just going in and repeating that process until I get all of the nails on. And I do not show all nails on camera. And so you can put top coat on here, but they're already shiny, so technically you really don't need a top coat. But again, this set I think took maybe 30 to 45 minutes. Again, I'm not used to putting the gel glue on and curing or anything like that, so yeah, it just took me a minute. And again, this Extend Gel does cure non-tacky, so it's a non-tacky Extend Gel, so even if I left that under my nail like that, I wouldn't have to worry about anything sticking to it, because it does not have an inhibition or a tacky layer. Once I get all of the nails on, I'm gonna go in with a nail file and file off the little tab that's on the edge of the nail. Yeah, so I think I found a little bit too much on the underside of the nail. Probably should have went in and put on another layer of top coat because yeah. But overall, I love the nails. I love the design. I love the nails. I just wish they would have stayed on longer. Next time, I'm going to apply these with the curve like glue because that glue never fails. I have yet to have that glue fail me with popping off with the peel off base coat. So again, I don't know if this combination of the Après gel mixed with the jello that caused the issue. I don't know. Or pour prep, whatever it may be. So here are both nails, both hands done. Really, really cute. And so yeah. So if you've liked this, if you made it this far and you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel because it's free 99. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.